Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
Where you have performed this action. Here you can see this has been performed successfully. That is done. This is used for either for job information or job relation. Whenever we want to work, if any of these in the job information, any of the field value, customer want to plan for the change for the bulk employees, we will be going and using mass change. Now the another topic is how to terminate an employee. Terminating an employee. Do you have any use of? You have created something. Add the employee functionality. Let me see. Let me see. If I can do the employees. All else, I need to hire one employee. Let me go and see. Let me see if I can get some other. Let me go and add the employee. Because I want to show you the employee, I need to have one inactive employee. Let's take some. This is something. And I'm using one. Complete. And even reason I'm using. Now you have standard template and click on continue. I think this we have already done earlier. I will go. Can you search some? I think you have created examples. Let me do this one. We created this. For motion. What I will do? I will use this for terminating and as well as removing the data. Now we can see all the data there. Once you perform, the termination means once you inactive and employee will be inactive. But the data will be there in the directory. Sometimes customer comes and says that I want to. What you call? Totally. Totally remove or delete the data permanently for the inactive. We have a concept called data retention management, which is called as an employee. This data retention management tool is used for inactive employees. For that employee should be inactive. Then only we can perform that act with the help of that tool. How you will perform it? That is the thing I was looking up. For some users, we can use this. First of all, I will terminate this employee. We'll perform termination. And let me take the termination date. Something I will take as 10. It is showing normal retirement and normal retirement. I think I'm good enough to say there may be a workflow. Let's see. Then it's a workflow which I am seeing here. I can use. This is the approval. I will copy this. And I am just submitting. This is the request. This is the request because approval request has been sent to this worker. And we can see it here. The request would have came. I can click on you on. You can see. No more retirement. Approve request or screen. I will go and approve it. Once I have approved it, I will become sent. Once I will become sent, I will go back to my previous screen and I will just refresh it. You can see this user become inactive. Now if I try to search here also, it should not click. It is not showing. Only it will show the active employees, not the active employees. But where we can see the inactive employees, your employee directory. In the employee directory, click on Advanced Search. Go and mention Santosh. And include inactive and search for it. We can see the user. We can see here in the employee directory. Now this user is inactive. Because why I shown in this way? That because when you search here, inactive employee list will not show where we can see. We can see into your employee directory. Got? Now the employee is active. Now we want to perform this one vertical. Employee first, that is with the help of a data retention management. all the employees active, inactive, but the data is there. We want to remove the data from the directory permanently. How we will use it? For that we have the tool that is called as a data retention management. What I will do, I will go here and I will go to the tension. Can you see that attention? I will keep on that attention management. And now I have to click on create new purge. Request. Click on create new project first. And here you can select purge inactive user. Select a single user. What was the username? Some tools, right? Then scroll down. You can see two checkboxes. Are they right? Which is already enabled. Just try to disable it. These two checkboxes. Just click on here. It will just click on here over this. It will inactive. Visit. What you need to do, go to add approval. And you need to add the approval. Who will need to approve it? For me, in this account, it seems that the approval is not, that access is not there. Again, I will go to SF editing. Let me see if I can perform it from the SF editing. What I will do, I will keep two things. One is SFF editing. And I will also keep showing it one more. Let me see if any of it is getting working on. I cannot able to keep on myself because I am routing from my account. Any other account who has the access and click on the launch immediately. Now, a request has been submitted and the email notification will be sent to the approval. Now, this was the first step, that is data retention management. Second step is purge request monitor. But purge request monitor who has to perform? The approval has to perform. The purge request monitor. How the approval will perform the purge request monitor? For that I need to proxy to the approval. Who is anyone approval? Let me see if they have received or not. Sometimes in the demo system, this inconsistency will be there. But we will see. I proxy to the SFD editing. And what is the second tool? Purge request monitor. First monitor. First, what was the first tool? Data retention management. Now, when I went into the purge request monitor, I have to see the option. Under request pending approval, you can see the approval request has came. The button is enabled. This button should be active. Approved. You can click on approve here. Where can you see the details? So, Where can you see the details? I mean, like it is for Santosh. I mean, we don't see anything here. Yes, I will show you. Once it is approved, you can go here. In the purge progress results. Let me refresh it once. Just give me a moment. Can you see the Excel? You are unable to see the CSV file. I can see the user ID. Just a minute. I will try to. Another one. You can see some. Can you see some? To be, it is showing here. When you open the zip file once approval is being done, you can see here the name and the employee data will be there. User ID will be there. That only I was opening that zip file one to one. It is showing there or not? Here you can see Santosh command. Once it is done, if you see some nomination object type, it is done here. What we need to do? Go back into the system. Here it is already showing. This up to what we can do. We can go back here and just try to refresh this page once. Notice not done yet. Just give me a moment. Open a little bit. Here the purge progress should come. Here the date is not coming. Just give me a moment. We have put 2 requests. We have put 2 approvals. 1 approval is already done. We have to do remaining approval also. Here also. You can see this is approved. Now it has to vanish from here. It is vanished. Now you can see this process in. Because we have put 2 approvals. And we have approved one only. Second approval was still pending. It is showing processing purge. Again you go here. Completed. Right. Once it is completed, you can download the report. The same thing it will be showing again. But after this, once it is being done, here in the purge request, it is being completed. When you go here, and now you refresh this page, and we can see the changes will be effective here. You can see the data. Everything has been removed from here. You can see below also the data. Everything has been removed from here. Permanently deleted from each area. Can you see here? Biographic, nationality, contact information. Earlier the data was there. When you can see all data has been removed from here. Nothing is there. This is the way how you can do the employee purge. With the help of the tool that is called as a data retention management. This type of a support ticket we used to get. What type of a scenario we can able to get this requirement? Sometimes what happens? Your customer, they have done some recruitments from the campus placements, right? And they have offered it, and they in the RCM module, they have created the candidate profile. And from there, the profile will be moving into onboarding, and from onboarding, the profile will be going and sitting in the employee central. The HR will pick the data from the employee central when the candidate joins the company. And they don't have to create the profile because the profile is already created from the RCM, from the recruitment stage. But for example, assuming that the candidate 15 days before the candidates has declined that offer. The candidate is not joining. Customer says customer come to know that the candidate is not joining. Then they will inform to us this candidate. We have created a profile in the system. He is kindly inactivate this profile and kindly do the employee purge for this candidate. That there should not be any data in the directory. For this type of a scenario, we use this employee purge, which we are using the tool that is called as a data retention manager. This is something which is a real-time work which generally comes as a support ticket. How to use this that I just show you practically. Any questions as on today? Can you just show me once more the termination? The way you went. Can you just show me this? Let me take any other user. I won't perform it, but I will show you the path. Here, I'm taking a user. And from that actions. From the action, I have this option. I will keep on terminate. And here I can able to select a date here. Always don't take a future date, always take a back day. If you take a future date, at date, your action will be still in pending because that date has not reached. And select the event reason. If you want to have a more event reason, again I told you from the country region, you can add those event reasons there. It will start populating. And then click on Save. It may be having the workflow. How many members are there in the workflow? You can take a proxy of it, and in the home page you can see the notification would have received. In the home page where we can initiate the workflow. And one of the workflow is submitted successfully, then here the status will change to inactive. And keep the screen like this only and create a duplicate screen and from you employee directly. Also, you can see, you can search for that employee for the inactive employees. And then you can go for the data retention management. What is the process which I told you? Administrative tool. We have completed input type. We have completed. Then we completed with the manage mass change also we have completed. And employee purge we have completed in the today's session. And finally do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.